Hello student, I'm Shori Shorkar and today we discuss about probability theory. Basically, we discuss about binomial distribution. So first of all, we know what is binomial distribution and PMF of binomial distribution. So first of all, we know that binomial distribution is a discrete distribution and it is discrete distribution, so it has a PMF. So what is the PMF of the distribution? PMF of the distribution is like NCX p to the power x q to the power n minus x, where p plus q equals to 1 and n and x start from 0, 1, 2 dot dot n, 0 otherwise. So that is binomial distribution, where p is success and q is failure. So their sum is equals to 1. Now we have to know this is discrete distribution, that is PMF, and it has mean and variance, right? It has mean and variance. So we have to prove that the mean of the distribution is NP. Mean of the distribution is NP and variance of the distribution is equals to NPQ, like NP into 1 plus P, like that way. Okay, so how we get that? How we get NP? Like we know mean equals to summation x function of x. So what we get? We get summation x into ncx p to the power x q to the power n minus x, right? So we write it as summation x into n factorial by n minus x factorial into x factorial p to the power x q to the power n minus x. So if we common n and p, what we get? We get summation, that is n minus 1 factorial, that is n minus x factorial. X and x factorial cancel out, so we get x minus 1 factorial into p to the power x minus 1 and q to the power n minus x, right? So that is the form of p plus q whole to the power n minus 1, right? P plus q whole to the power n minus 1. So we know p plus q equals to 1. So 1 to the power something is always 1, right? So we get NP. NP for means. Similarly, we can find the variance, and that is NPQ. Now we have to know what is the relation between mean and variance. Okay, so we get mean equals to NP and variance equals to NPQ, and we have to know NP is always greater than or equals to NPQ. Most of the time it is greater than. If P is equals to 0, then equal, otherwise greater than. Why? Because Q is a fraction which is lies between 0 to 1, right? Q is a fraction which is lies between 0 to 1. So if we multiply NP multiplied by half or 1/4 or 1/8, anything that is less than NP value, right? NP into 1/4, that is less than NP. That's why NP mean is greater than equals to variance. Now we have to know what NPQ, like variance, what is the value of variance and what is the maximum value or minimum value. So we write it as NP1 minus P, right? Q equals to 1 minus P. So we write it as NP minus P square. Again, we write it as minus P square minus 2 into P into half plus 1 by 2 whole square, and there is 1/4, right? So what we get? We get n by 4 minus n into p minus half whole square. So we know any value whole square always greater than equals to 0. So minus n p minus half whole square is less than 0 because there is a negative sign. So n by 4 minus n p minus half whole square less than equals to n by 4, right? So variance cannot exceed n by 4. Now we have to discuss how we solve some problem using binomial distribution. Okay, so we take a real life problem like We take 5 coins thrown respectively. We find probability of 4 hit. Okay. So first of all, we know what is the value of P, what is the value of Q. Like if we calculate in normal way, then there is a 32 cases, 2 to the power 5, 32 cases. So if we calculate how many times 4 hit comes, it is a very lengthy process. So that's why we use binomial distribution. Now you think, what is the value of P? Value of P is half because probability of getting head, that is equals to half. Head or tail, 2 total cases, 1 favorable cases. That means Q equals to 1 minus P, that is 1 minus half equals to half, right? Now we take X is a random variable which denotes head, number of heads. So we find probability of X equals to 4. We also know N equals to 5 because 5 time tosses. So we get 5C4 P to the power X, that is 1 by 2 to the power 4, Q to the power N minus X, that is 1 by 2 to the power 5 minus 4. So that is 5C4, that means 5C1, that is 1 by 2 to the power 5. So we get 5C1 means 5, 1 by 2 to the power 5, that is 32. So we can easily find the probability, that is 5 by 32. Okay, and there is another type of problem like mean and variance are given. We find the value of NP. Okay, so problem number 2, mean. Mean is given 2 and variance is given 2/3, and we find value of N, P and Q. Okay, so we know mean equals to NP. NP equals to 2 and variance NPQ, that is 2/3. We take equation number 1, we take equation number 2. If we divided 1 divide 2, we get NP by NPQ equals to 2 into 3 by 2. So 1 by Q equals to 3, so Q equals to 1/3. If Q equals to 1/3, then P equals to 1 minus Q, right? So 1 minus 1/3, that is equals to 2/3. Now we have to find the value of N. So given NP equals to 2, so N into 2/3 equals to 2. So the value of N equals to 2 and 2 cancel out, that is equals to 3. So that is the value of N, P and Q. That is the basic introduction of binomial distribution. I hope you like it. Thank you.